Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and it's a little wrestling on this early Sunday morning, late Saturday evening from Digital to Dice Arena. We have some tremendous bouts here on the mat, once again from Digital to Dice Arena. Check out that fine podcast, all things in the sports community gaming world, sports sim gaming world, with Ron Juckett and Dave Gardner on Spotify or Spreaker or wherever fine podcasts can be listened to. Also, check them out, Dave Gardner on YouTube, Retro Sports Network with Ron Juckett on Twitch and YouTube. Here at the Digital to Dice Arena, WVOGS18, hope all is well. Our main event, Bob Backlund will defend his heavyweight championship against the number one contender, Kerry Von Erich. Kerry Von Erich defeated superstar Billy Graham to get the number one contender title. Bob Backlund won the vacant title against Bruno Sammartino. We will also see the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, defend against the father-son duo of Bruno and David Sammartino. Hawk and Animal won the vacant tag team championships against the Giant and the Jobber, Andre the Giant and Johnny Rods. Salvatore Bellomo of Italy will take on Baron von Raschke of Germany for the vacant European title. Von Raschke, about offline, defeated Manny Fernandez via the Claw. In the co-main event, Rowdy Roddy Piper, who defeated Larry Zbyszko in a bloodbath match on the channel, is in a number one contender match versus the man with the lariat from hell, Stan Hansen. Hansen had a tough tumble with Hillbilly Jim offline, but he won it. What a match that was. So those are your four matches. Again, the main event for the World Championship, Bob Backlund defends his title against number one contender from Texas, Kerry Von Erich, heartthrob to many teen girls. But we start off with David and Bruno Sammartino trying to take the tag team championships away from the Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal. So you have David Sammartino from Pittsburgh, PA, son of the legendary Bruno Sammartino, 252 pounds. The living legend, Bruno Sammartino, 5'10", 265, originally from Abruzzo, Italy, now Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The defending champions, Hawk and Animal, from Chicago, Illinois, 6'3", 277 is Hawk. Animal, 6'1", 285. They are fearsome and they are powerhouses. This is for the Tag Team Championship of the World. David and Bruno will be able to get a tag save on a 4 roll, Hawk and Animal on a 6 or under roll. David Sammartino's pin rating starts at a 3, Bruno starts at a 1. Hawk and Animal's pin ratings are 2s. Here we go for the Tag Team Championship of the World from Digital to Dice Arena. It'll be Sammartino, Bruno Sammartino against Hawk to start off things. And Bruno comes forward, goes for the arm drag takedown. We have to look at the agility, and Bruno takes him right over. Good job by Bruno Sammartino, taking the larger Hawk right over. Bruno tremendously strong. Keeps an arm bar on him. Bruno continues on level 2 offense. David cheering his father on from the corner. It is a 2 for Bruno Sammartino. Hawk tries to get to his feet. Bruno looks to give him a punch in the Labanza. Hawk goes with a shot, a knee to the groin of Bruno Sammartino. Hawk takes over on level 2 offense. Blue die for Hawk and Animal. A 3 for Hawk. Hawk will send Bruno Sammartino flying into the rope. Sammartino's rope rating is a B. So Sammartino's rope rating is a B. He comes off the ropes. What will happen here? That's a 4. Hawk gets in position for a back body drop. But Bruno puts a knee into Hawk, jams his head between his legs, and booyah with a Powell driver. What a job by Bruno Sammartino. Hawk on the ground, on the canvas. Bruno takes over on level 3 offense. Bruno looking for a quick pin here after that tremendous Powell driver of 4 for Bruno Sammartino. Sammartino looks to clamp on the full Nelson. He waits for Hawk to get up. Sammartino clamps on the full Nelson. He has the full Nelson on Hawk. Hawk trying to make it to the ropes. And he does. Bruno gives him a knee to the back. Hawk goes out of the ring. We'll check Hawk's ring rating. Trying to regroup. Animal coming over. David Sammartino and Animal, they're going at it now. Bruno's full attention is on Hawk. Hawk again out of the ring. And we will find the out of the ring. There it is. There we go, Al. Out of the ring. We roll on Hawk's out of the ring rating, which is an A. That is a 5. Hawk and Bruno, they go at it. David and Animal go at it. Chairs banging away at each other. Tremendous violence on the outside of the ring. Bruno Sammartino and Hawk, we roll on their DQ. Bruno's a 4 and under. Hawk's a 5 and under. And they're still going at it. There is mayhem. David Sammartino winds up and hits Hawk with a chair. Bruno puts a knee to the groin of Animal. Back and forth they go. Now Hawk slams Bruno with a chair. And the living legend goes down. And the referee is going to DQ the Road Warriors. Unbelievable. The Road Warriors, in a quick, violent match, will retain the titles via DQ. And Sammartinos are still going tooth and nail with Hawk and Animal. But Bruno is getting the worst of it now. And now Hawk and Animal put their attention on young David Sammartino. Sammartino trying to do his best to defend his father. He can no longer, as he is thrown into the turnbuckle post. Head first, he's down. Hawk and Animal stomping away on young David Sammartino. Father Bruno trying to get to his feet. Animal comes flying over with a lariat, and he takes Bruno down. They are pounding away on both Sammartinos now. Help arriving from the back. Order is trying to be restored. David and Bruno Sammartino do get the victory, but not the tag team belts. Hawk and Animal retain the belts via DQ. Order has been restored. We could see this matchup again in the future. So Hawk and Animal lose the bout to David and Bruno Sammartino. A wild brawl outside on the floor here at Digital to Dice Arena. But the Sammartinos do not take the title. So your winners are Bruno and David Sammartino. But that is by DQ. They do not win the titles. Hawk and Animal retain the tag team championships. A quick, violent, wild bout to start off our 4-bout series here tonight at Digital to Dice Arena. Hawk and Animal still your tag team champions. Carl Zilla has joined us. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. Carl, a tremendous friend of the community for Filsinger games and this wonderful, highly addictive card-and-dice wrestling game, Legends of Wrestling. I just bought a ton more sets. I'm looking forward. I should have them hopefully by Tuesday. And there are a lot of bootlegs. The David Sammartino card is a bootleg, and so is the Bruno card. Hawk and Animal are obviously regular Legends of Wrestling cards. Absolutely beautiful cards. The artwork is fabulous. I can sit here and just stare at cards for hours. So Hawk and Animal retain the titles, though they lose the bout via DQ. So Bruno and son David do not get the gold, as they say. Up next, the European Championship. It will be Salvatore Bellomo from Italy against Baron von Raschke, the Claw, from Germany. Bellomo, his pin rating is a 5. Bellomo will have an uphill battle against the German, Baron von Raschke. And once I find a 5, I'll be... There we go. We don't need this, and we don't need this die anymore. Baron von Raschke's pin rating to start. It's beautiful. See, Baron von Raschke. This is the Hall of Fame set. One of the two I have. I think a third one's coming out soon, and I think someone really special who we all want will be on there possibly. So Baron von Raschke's pin rating is a 3. This is for the European Championship. Let's flip that back over. For the European Championship. The crowd is still abuzz here at Digital Dice Arena with that wild, short brawl between David and Bruno Sammartino against the Road Warriors. Road Warriors got the better of it at the end on the floor, but they were DQ'd. So Salvatore Bellomo, Italy, Baron von Raschke, Germany. This is a big opportunity for both. Possible world title implications with a victory to take the European title. As we get our cards, our charts in order, excuse me. Carl had you had a card of Legends of Wrestling up recently. Was it tonight or was it last night? Because I'm going to check that out later on. So here we go. Salvatore Bellomo. That is a bootleg. It's a beautiful bootleg. I've been looking for a Salvatore Bellomo card, and we have one. And Baron von Raschke, the German, the Claw. Von Raschke earned his way on to TV by defeating, as I stated, Manny Fernandez via the Claw. After this bout, the number 1 contenders match, Stan Hansen, Rowdy Roddy Piper. As Carl Zilla says, yesterday night. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Every Thursday and Friday, Carl says. That's Carl Zilla, C-A-R-L, then Zilla, Z-I-L-L-A. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. He has cards every Thursday and Friday night of this lovely game, Filsinger's Legends of Wrestling. Highly recommended, highly addictive, highly a lot of fun. And you can come up with your own combinations, play it whatever way you want. All right, so Salvatore Bellomo, Baron von Raschke, center of the ring. Bellomo extends his hand. Von Raschke slaps it away. Here we go, the European Championship. So Bellomo, what I do, I roll, obviously the higher roll has the action first. I just take that roll. Bellomo will send Von Raschke into the ropes. Quickly catching the Baron off guard. Baron Von Raschke, rope rating is a B. Let's see what the Baron does coming off the ropes. A 7 for Baron Von Raschke. Von Raschke comes off the ropes. And a flying elbow by Salvatore Bellomo, taking the German off his feet. A good start for Salvatore Bellomo. He's on level 2 offense. He wants this European title. A 6 for Salvatore Bellomo. Bellomo waits for Baron Von Raschke to start to get up. Bellomo starts racing towards the Baron, goes for the drop kick, but Baron Von Raschke sidesteps it and stomps on Salvatore Bellomo. Excellent counter by the Baron. Von Raschke goes on level 1 offense. It is a 5 for Baron Von Raschke. He's going to send Salvatore Bellomo into the turnbuckle. Bellomo's turnbuckle rating is a C. That is a 6 for Salvatore Bellomo. Bellomo goes hard into the turnbuckle. Baron Von Raschke comes flying in with a high knee, and that is a booyah. Von Raschke grabs Bellomo by his hair, sends him face first to the canvas. Von Raschke trying to set up the claw at some point. On level 2 offense, a 3 for the good Baron. He's going for the back body drop. Bellomo, on a defensive roll of a 4, absorbs it. A beautiful back body drop. Action more towards the center of the ring. Von Raschke again on level 2 offense. That is a 5. Now the Baron goes for the backbreaker. Salvatore Bellomo will not allow it. Bellomo rakes the eyes of Baron Von Raschke and gives him a European uppercut. Bellomo takes over on level 2 offense. Salvatore Bellomo really giving as good as he gets. That is a 3 for Salvatore. Goes for a knife edge chop. Baron Von Raschke absorbs it. A quick chop by Salvatore Bellomo, the Italian. Bellomo continues on level 2 offense. A 1 for Salvatore Bellomo. Bellomo looks to work the midsection of the Baron Von Raschke, and he does. Baron Von Raschke looked to block it. Bellomo feinted and went right to the midsection, taking a little bit of the wind out of the good Baron. Bellomo continues on level 2 offense. Excellent job by Salvatore Bellomo controlling the action. A 5 for Salvatore Bellomo. Bellomo waiting for Raschke to try to get up. He's going to try to drop an elbow on the good Baron. Towards the back of the head, Baron Von Raschke goes for the block, but he can't. He is hit with the elbow smash over and over again. Salvatore Bellomo really taking it to the Baron. Level 2 offense once again for Salvatore Bellomo. Bellomo rolls a 5. Bellomo continues to try to smash away with the elbows. He does. Baron Von Raschke down to a knee, tries to get up, but it's Salvatore Bellomo just pounding away with the elbow. With those elbow strikes, Bellomo needs to do something. Has to stay on top of it. Bellomo continues with the elbow strikes. We will forego the into the turnbuckle. Bellomo rolls again. It is a 3. Bellomo trying to set up the knife edge chop as Baron Von Raschke gets to his feet, and it is a beautiful chop. Baron Von Raschke stumbles back down to one knee. Bellomo continues on level 2 offense. No pin attempts yet for either grappler. A 1. Bellomo looks to the punch to the midsection, but Baron Von Raschke is too quick. Rakes Bellomo's eyes, gives him a knee just above the groin. Baron Von Raschke takes over on level 2 offense. Von Raschke has been caught off guard by Salvatore Bellomo. A 1 for the good Baron. Goes for the overhead forearm smash. Bellomo is nailed. Bellomo down to a knee. Von Raschke continues on level 2 offense. A 5 for Baron Von Raschke. Looking for the backbreaker. The drop on the knee. Bellomo. Oh! Tremendous backbreaker by Baron Von Raschke as he holds Bellomo on his knee, putting pressure on the lower lumbar region of the Italian. Von Raschke takes over on level 3 offense. He wants to roll a 6 here. And he's got it. He puts the claw. He puts the claw on Salvatore Bellomo. He has the claw. That is a +2. Bellomo writhing in pain. Bellomo trying to reach for the ropes. 7 and under he gives. It is all over. Salvatore Bellomo taps out. Baron Von Raschke will not let go of the claw. He's really applying it. Bellomo's eyes are bugging out of his head. Baron Von Raschke finally lets go. But Baron Von Raschke wins the European title via the brain claw. Salvatore Bellomo had his moments early in the bout. He gave as good as he got, but at some point, Baron Von Raschke was going to get that claw on him. At least that's what the good Baron said in the interviews leading up to this European Championship match. The vacant title is vacant no more. The belt goes around the waist of the German, Baron Von Raschke. In the wings for the good Baron, another Italian, Primo Canera. So Baron Von Raschke, now he set that claw up really nice with the backbreaker on his knee, and he held the 240-pound Bellomo. What tremendous strength by Baron Von Raschke, 6'3", 283, out of Germany. He held Bellomo on his knee, and he really worked that lower lumbar region. Let go of him. Bellomo slowly started to try to get to his feet. You could see he was favoring his back, and that's when the Baron slapped on the claw. And it was all she wrote. Bellomo tapped out. He could not make it to the ropes or break the claw hold. So Salvatore Bellomo goes down to defeat here at Digital to Dice Arena. Your new European champion, the winner of the vacant title, Baron Von Raschke. So Von Raschke takes the European title. Next defense will be against, what we're hearing, Primo Canera of Italy. So the good Baron takes that title. Now coming up, the number 1 contenders match. Stan Hansen and Rowdy Roddy Piper. Stan Hansen won against Hillbilly Jim, non-televised match from Digital to Dice Arena. It was a house show, as they say. Rowdy Piper, in a bloodbath, defeated Larry Zbyszko on a televised show. Zbyszko still steaming about that, and they could still be meeting up in the future. But it's a number 1 contenders match. Stan Hansen, the man with the lariat from hell, taking on Hot Rod Rowdy Piper, the man with the eye poke, the kick in the groin, and whatever it takes to win. Stan Hansen has been rumored to be talking a lot with Christopher Walken from Hollywood. Walken might take over the management of Stan Hansen. We don't know if he has or he hasn't yet. We do see Christopher Walken in the audience at Digital to Dice Arena. More cowbell, he is chanting. More cowbell. The fans chant along. So you'll have Stan Hansen, the red die, Rowdy Piper, the blue die. Stan Hansen's pin rating on advanced starts off at a 2. So let's put this die on a 2. Rowdy Piper's pin rating on advanced starts off, pin rating is a 2. The winner will get a crack at the World Championship, whether it be Bob Backlund or Kerry Von Erich. That's the main event coming up after this number 1 contenders match. Again, Stan Hansen won a war against Hillbilly Jim, or it might have been Hillbilly Jim versus Rowdy Piper. Rowdy Piper won his own bloodbath war, as witnessed on the channel, taking out Larry Zbyszko via the sleeper hold, blood pouring from both. The crowd is definitely really seeming surprisingly behind Stan Hansen, as Christopher Walken has really revved them up, screaming, "We want more cowbell." Stan Hansen ringing the cowbell in the ring. Rowdy Piper screaming, "Get that damn thing out of his hands." Stan Hansen says he's going to shove that cowbell where the sun don't shine. And that's the polite terminology I'm using. Walking right up front now. There will be no instructions. Referee trying to take control here. And here we go. Number 1 contenders match. Stan Hansen red, Rowdy Piper blue. And we're on our way. And it's Rowdy Piper quickly coming out, looking to clothesline Stan Hansen. Hansen wings a right. Piper grabs onto his arm, whips the clothesline. Agility goes to Piper, and he takes Stan Hansen off his feet. Holy cow! What a move by Piper. And Piper spits on Stan Hansen, says, "I have all the moves." Piper takes over on level 2 offense. Piper with a 3-roll. Continues to stomp away on Stan Hansen. Will forego the into the turnbuckle. Piper rolls again with a 6. Rowdy Piper looking for the bulldog takedown on Stan Hansen. And he's got it! He's got it! And Christopher Walken screaming to Stan Hansen, "Get out of the ring!" Piper looking to pounce right away, stomping on Hansen. Hansen rolls out of the ring. We will roll on Hansen's out of the ring rating. He is an A. Red die, blue die added together, that is a 7. Piper comes out, and they're going tooth and nail at one another, banging away. A wild brawl ensues. Piper with a European uppercut. Stan Hansen comes right back with that elbow. Back and forth they go. Piper puts a knee into the midsection of Stan Hansen. Hansen puts his leg, his big boot, into the balls of Rowdy Piper. Piper breathing in pain. Hansen looks to come down with a double axe hand chop upon the head of Rowdy Piper. Hansen lifts up Piper. Piper pokes him in the eyes. Back and forth they go. They're brawling away on the outside. Who has the better outside ring rating? They're just banging away. They're even with that. And now Stan Hansen looks to rake the eyes of Rowdy Piper. He blocks it. Piper goes to the Franks and Beans. Sends Hansen into the turnbuckle pole. Hansen in trouble. Piper rolls Hansen back in the ring on level 3 offense. Piper looking for that number 1 contender and a shot at the winner of Kerry Von Erich or Bobby Backlund. Piper, level 3 offense. It is a 3. Piper goes for the figure 4. He has got it on. He has really laid it on Stan Hansen. Hansen writhing in pain. Piper trying to take Hansen closer to the ring center. He really put the figure 4 on too close to the ropes. Hansen reaching for the ropes. Piper really bearing down. You can see the pain in the man from Borger, Texas. Christopher Walken at ringside screaming for Stan to reach the ropes. Walken has come over the barrier. The referee is telling him to go back. Now the referee seems to be distracted. It's Larry Zbyszko at ringside. Christopher Walken reaching out for Stan Hansen's hand. And he pulls it over to the ropes. Christopher Walken has got involved in this match. The referee turns around. Zbyszko is at ringside. Piper still has not let go of the figure 4, and now he finally relents, stomping away on Stan Hansen's legs. Piper still on level 3 offense. Piper rolls the 3 again, locks on the figure 4 again. Unbelievable. He locks on the figure 4 again. Zbyszko up on the apron. The referee is distracted once again. Christopher Walken pulling with all of his might. Gets Stan Hansen to the ropes and out of the ring. Hansen is out of the ring. Rowdy Piper fighting an uphill battle. We roll on Stan Hansen's A rating out of the ring. A 3 for Stan Hansen. Hansen grabs Rowdy Piper by the legs, drags him out, gives him a forearm uppercut, and now sends Piper head first into the turnbuckle post. Piper is busted wide open. Zbyszko comes over, lays a boot into him, and now moves away. Hansen has no love lost for Larry Zbyszko, tells him to get the F out of my face. And now Zbyszko and Hansen are jawing at one another. Hansen's attention goes back to Rowdy Piper. Piper bleeding. Hansen puts the big Texas boot to the back of Piper's head. Piper down on the concrete. Hansen throws Piper back into the ring. Now it's Stan Hansen's turn to get his pound of flesh. Level 3 offense for the big man from Texas. A 1. Hansen looking to set up the knee drop as he moves his knee pad. Piper tries to move. Hansen just grazes him with it. But Hansen did make contact. Hansen on a level 1 offense, though. Hansen with the 6, looking for the suplex. He outpowers Rowdy Piper. Piper tries to block it. Hansen finally gets him up. He holds Piper in the air. You can see the blood dripping from Piper's forehead. And booyah! With the suplex. Hansen quickly on level 3 offense, trying to set up the lariat from hell. Hansen with a 4 roll, looking for the power bomb. He waits for Piper to get up. Hansen grabs him. Boom with the power bomb. Hansen continues, now on level 2 offense. Hansen stomping away at Rowdy Piper, will forego into the turnbuckle. It's a choice. We say no. Hansen rolls again with the 6. Hansen looking to scoop up Rowdy Piper. He does. It's a running power slam. A running power slam by Stan Hansen. Piper in all kinds of trouble. A bloody hot rod. Rowdy Piper. Hansen looking to stomp away now. Rolling on level 2 offense. It is a 2. He continues to stomp away. And now a 1. Snapmare. Trying to put a sleeper hold. That's Rowdy Piper's move. Piper quickly gets to the ropes. They break. Hansen puts the knee into Piper's lower lumbar region. Hansen on level 1 offense. Hansen with a 5. Hansen goes for the headbutt. Piper pokes him in the eyes. He has better agility. And Piper takes over on level 2 offense. A bloody Piper screaming at Stan Hansen. Piper with a 3. Piper puts a knee into the groin as we forego the turnbuckle. It's a choice. Now, if we roll that again, we do it. That's my little home rule. Piper still on that level 2 offense is a 5. Puts that knee lift right into the jaw of Stan Hansen. Hansen goes backwards into the ropes. Piper again on level 2 offense. It is a 6. A 6 on level 2 offense. Hansen groggily walks towards Piper. Piper puts him in the headlock, goes for the bulldog takedown. Booyah! He nails the bulldog takedown. He quickly goes for the pin. Piper needs snake eyes. Hansen kicks out. Hansen's pin rating goes to a 3. Piper takes over on level 3 offense. Number 1 contenders match. Piper rolls, blue die, 3. Goes for the figure 4. Hansen writhing in pain. This is the 3rd time Rowdy Piper has put on the figure 4. Zbyszko still at ringside as the officials were unable to usher him away. And not only is Zbyszko at ringside, it seems Stan Hansen's new manager, Christopher Walken, screaming more cowbell. Walken with the cowbell in his hands. Hansen is closer to the ropes, though. He is able to get to the ropes. Piper releases, finally, and stomps on Hansen's leg. Piper still on level 3 offense. Piper with a 5. waiting for Hansen to get up, trying to go for the swinging neck breaker, and he's got it. A one. Yep, swinging neck breaker. He has it. Hansen is hurt. Piper continues on level 2 offense. It is a 3 for Rowdy Piper. Piper stomping away. We forego into the turnbuckle. Piper now with a 5. Piper waits as Hansen slowly rises, trying to hit him with a devastating knee lift. He does. Hansen goes rolling out of the ring, trying to regroup with Christopher Walken. We roll on Hansen's out of the ring. He's an A. That is an 8 on an A. Christopher Walken whispering something into Hansen's ear. The referee's count has reached 7. Hansen rolls back into the ring. Piper on level 3 offense. Piper looking to finish Hansen off. Piper's had the only pin attempt. That is a 3 for Rowdy Piper. Right back, he goes to that knee. Hansen goes down. Piper quickly wraps on the figure 4 once again. Hansen writhing in pain, walking, reaching for Hansen's arms, and he drags him out of the ring. Hansen out of the ring rating is a 9. These are not good rolls for Stan Hansen. And again, he regroups. The crowd's starting to boo Stan Hansen. Christopher Walken tells the crowd to shut up. We need more cowbell. Walken, again, getting in with the crowd. Hansen rolls back into the ring. Piper stomps on him. Piper on level 3 offense. Piper with a 4. Piper puts a boot into the groin of Stan Hansen. Piper trying to set up a quick back suplex, and he does. Tremendous quick back suplex by the bloody Rowdy Piper. Blood still from the forehead of Hot Rod Piper. Piper on level 2 offense. Number 1 contenders match. It has been quite a scuffle. A 3 for Piper. Piper stomps away on Hansen. We forego the turnbuckle. We roll again. It's a 2 for Rowdy Piper. Piper now biting Stan Hansen. He is biting Stan Hansen's forehead. He wants to make Stan Hansen bleed. And blood from the forehead of Stan Hansen. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Hot Rod biting away, spitting the blood of Stan Hansen back in his face. Rowdy Piper continues on level 2 offense. It is a 4. Piper, a knee to the sternum. We forego into the turnbuckle. Piper with a 6. Looking for the bulldog takedown once again, and he nails it. Hansen tries to get to his knees. Hansen puts a shot into Piper's midsection. Piper rakes his eyes. Piper back on level 2 offense. Piper with a 4. Stomping away at Hansen. Hansen tries to land to the midsection. Piper rolls again. It is a 4. This time it will go into the ropes. Second time we rolled it. Hansen's rope rating is a B. Stan Hansen, that's a 3. Hansen comes off the ropes. Piper trying to set up the sunset flip. Hansen grabs onto his legs. He rolls him into a pinning situation. Hansen needs snake eyes. He will not get it. Hot Rod kicks out quickly. But now Hot Rod is at a 3. What agility by Stan Hansen. I didn't think he had it in him. I'm going to say Hansen rolls on level 3 offense. It doesn't really say, but that's what I'm going to say. It's a pin attempt. So Hansen rolls on level 3 offense, catching Rowdy Piper off guard. It is a 3 for Stan Hansen. Hansen sends Piper up and over the rope onto the concrete. So Piper's out of the ring rating is an A. That is a 9 for Rowdy Piper. Piper takes a shot in the back from Larry Zbyszko. Zbyszko and Piper go at it a bit, and Zbyszko throws Piper back in the ring. Hansen on level 3 offense. Hansen with a 3 sends Piper back out of the ring towards Zbyszko. Piper again, ring rating is an A. That's a 4. Piper, as Zbyszko heads towards him, Piper pokes Zbyszko in the eyes, puts a knee to the groin, and sends Zbyszko into the turnbuckle post. Zbyszko is out on the floor. Stan Hansen coming towards Piper. Piper has something in his hand, and he nails Stan Hansen, and then sends Stan Hansen into the post just like Zbyszko. Piper screaming at both of them. Piper now, a bloody Piper looks towards Christopher Walken. Walken coming up, and Piper pokes Walken in the eyes and kicks him right between the legs. Piper cleaning house. Hansen rolls back into the ring. Both grapplers bloodied. Piper on level 3 offense. Piper rolls a 2, and he sends Stan Hansen out to the other side over the top rope. Hansen goes hard to the concrete. He will not get any help from Christopher Walken or Larry Zbyszko. They are out. Stan Hansen, out of the ring. It is a snake eyes. Stan Hansen, as Piper comes forward, lands a tremendous shot to the Labanza, and now a headbutt, a bloody headbutt onto the bloody head of Rowdy Piper. He takes Piper head first into the post. Oh my lord. Now he picks up Piper again, and he takes him to the next post, and booyah again. Hansen taking him from post to post. Christopher Walken still holding his groin going, we need more cowbell. Now Hansen goes for the cowbell, and bing, he nails Piper. The referee didn't see it. Sends Piper back in the ring. Stan Hansen on level 3 offense. The crowd seeming to go now back and forth. Now they want Hansen to win. A 3 for Stan Hansen. Hansen sends Rowdy Piper back out over the top rope. Back to the concrete. Piper an A. Piper with an 11. Hansen comes out of the ring. Hansen goes for the steel chair. The referee tries to break it up. Hansen is enraged. He shoves the referee away. And he, booyah, nails Rowdy Piper with a steel chair. Piper goes down in a heap of blood. Christopher Walken limping over very gingerly. His nuts still hurt. And Walken kicks Rowdy Piper right in the nether regions. It is Hansen and Christopher Walken stomping away on Rowdy Piper. We go for the DQ roll, 6 and under. Hansen will not be DQ'd as Walken distracts the referee. Hansen picks up Piper and throws him through the ropes back in the ring. Hansen on level 3 offense. A 2 for Stan Hansen. Hansen drops the big elbow on Rowdy Piper. And now we have a G choice. A death jump or a tombstone pile driver. Piper's power is a 0, so it's going to be 8 or under. Hansen setting up the tombstone pile driver. But Piper is able to reverse it and flip Hansen over. Unbelievable. Piper reaching down. What testicular fortitude. Piper goes on level 2 offense. Christopher Walken can't believe it. Piper on level 2 offense. It is a 2. And Piper biting Stan Hansen's forehead once again, spitting blood and flesh of Stan Hansen back in Stan Hansen's face. Piper continues on level 2 offense. Piper goes for the bulldog takedown, and booyah, he has it. Hansen rolls out of the ring. Piper is going to go after him. Hansen trying to regroup with Christopher Walken, but here comes Rowdy Piper. Hansen 4 on an A. I don't think that's going to bode well for Hot Rod. And again, a wild brawl breaks out. Chairs. They're banging away with chairs at one another. Piper nails Hansen. Hansen comes back and nails Piper. They're both staggered. And they're winding up once again. And booyah! Both of them go down. down. Christopher Walken comes over. Piper grabs his leg and throws him back. Piper trying to get to his knees. Hansen drops a headbutt on Piper. Back and forth they go. Piper, with the bell hammer, hits Hansen. Hansen, as Walken tosses him, the cowbell hits Piper. Back and forth, they're pounding away. Oh, those objects are a bloody mess. We roll for double DQ. 6 and under for Hansen, 6 and under for Piper. It is a double DQ as they pound away. Hansen using the cowbell, Piper using the hammer. Unbelievable. Christopher Walken comes over. Piper hits him with the hammer. Hansen bangs Piper in the back of the head with the cowbell. Officials are rushing out from back. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. The bubble gum has been knocked right out of his mouth. Order is not being restored. Larry Zbyszko groggily gets up. He goes at Piper. Piper clotheslines Zbyszko. Zbyszko down. Hansen, as Piper turns. Booyah! And Piper is laid out. And Christopher Walken is over him screaming, "That's more cowbell, you bastard! More cowbell!" And finally, officials and wrestlers come out from the back to restore order here at Digital to Dice Arena. I'm so excited I can't even say arena. A double DQ in this number 1 contenders match. So Rowdy Piper not making friends here in the Legends of Wrestling. He has a bloodbath feud with Larry Zbyszko, who's at ringside interfering. Now he has a bloodbath feud with Stan Hansen. And Stan Hansen is under new management, Christopher Walken. Hansen screaming with Christopher Walken, "More cowbell," and the fans seem to enjoy that right now. But it is a double DQ, so neither Stan Hansen or Rowdy Piper will get a shot at the winner of our main event, Kerry Von Erich, trying to take away Bob Backlund's title. So Stan Hansen and Rowdy Piper double DQ in one of the wildest brawls you will ever see. Piper with the bell hammer, Hansen with the cowbell. Walken tossed him the cowbell, and they just went at it. Piper had to fight 3 people in this match: Hansen, Zbyszko, and Christopher Walken. Unbelievable. Piper not happy. Both Piper and Hansen will need some stitches. So a wild brawl. Unbelievable. Number 1 contender, no. So neither one will get a shot at the title. That means Kerry Von Erich and Bob Backlund, whoever wins that, Bob Backlund being the defending champion, the main event coming up, they will have an elective title defense. We shall see. So we have a blood feud. That's a blood feud, my friends. That's a blood feud. And also, Larry Zbyszko was at ringside. He interfered mightily in the match. Let's show you Mr. Zbyszko. Hansen has no love lost for Larry Zbyszko, though the enemy of my enemy is still, in Stan Hansen's eyes and Christopher Walken's eyes, an a-hole. He's still my enemy. Will we see a 3-way match? A blood feud? I don't know. I'll have to figure out how to do that. But what a match. Now we come up on the main event. Kerry Von Erich, who defeated superstar Billy Graham. It took 2 discus punches, but he got the pin on the superstar. Will face the defending champion, Bobby Backlund. Bob Backlund. Highlight Heyday is here at Digital to Dice Arena. Check out that wonderful channel. He had some roller derby, quick play roller derby on. Highlight Heyday says Piper needs to run out of bubblegum soon. The bubblegum got knocked out of his mouth, that's for sure. Joseph Hinkle's here. Hope all is well. Carl Zilla and W Vogs 18. The main event for the Championship of the World. Bob Backlund. Kerry Von Erich. Can Von Erich bring the title back to Texas? A title the Von Erich family desperately wants. Kevin and David Von Erich will be at ringside. Does that bode well, or is it a sign of doom for Bob Backlund? I do not know. So Kerry Von Erich will be the blue die, Bobby Backlund the red die. Bob Backlund. Pin rating is a 1. This is a Hall of Fame legend set, so he starts off with a pin rating of a 1. Which means you can't really pin him unless there's an add-on to it on the first go-around. Kerry Von Erich's pin rating starts off at a 2 in advanced. So Kerry Von Erich is a 2. Let's just recap before we get to the main event what has happened. In our opening contest for the Tag Team Championship of the World, the Road Warriors were defending against the father-son team. So the Road Warriors were defending against the father-son team of David and Bruno Sammartino. The Sammartinos won, but by DQ, and they got the snot beat out of them on the outside of the ring by the Road Warriors. So the Road Warriors retained the titles via DQ. Will there be a rematch in the future? I do not know. We shall see. Then, for the European Championship, it was a competitive match between Salvatore Bellomo of Italy and Baron von Raschke of Germany. Von Raschke would win. Bellomo gave it his all. Back and forth they went. Bellomo had opportunities, but Baron von Raschke set up the claw very nicely with the atomic knee drop. Held Bellomo, the back-breaking drop on the knee, held Bellomo after on his knee. As he put the back and he stretched him out there, Bellomo was writhing in pain. Von Raschke slapped on the claw, and Salvatore tapped out. So Baron von Raschke is the European champion. As he won the vacant title. He'll face Primo Carnera next. And then, as we witnessed, double DQ. Stan Hansen, Rowdy Piper in a tremendous blood feud with Larry Zbyszko interfering, as well as Christopher Walken. I forgot to print up the Christopher Walken picture I have. Christopher Walken is the new manager of Stan Hansen, as they can be heard still yelling from the back, "More cowbell." We might see a 3-way match once I figure out how I want to do that between these 3 grapplers, as none of them like each other. Here we go, the main event. Bob Backlund defends his heavyweight title against Kerry Von Erich. Bob Backlund from Princeton, Minnesota, 6'1", 234 pounds. Kerry Von Erich, a muscular Greek god, 6'3", 260, from Denton, Texas, son of Fritz Von Erich. David and Kevin Von Erich are at ringside. Again, does that bode well? Definitely bodes well for Kerry. Will they interfere in the match against Bobby Backlund? Arnold Skolin is with Backlund, but what can he do if the Von Erichs interfere? Backlund, the red die. Kerry Von Erich, the blue die. Referees giving them the final instructions, checking for any foreign objects. Backlund extends his hand. Von Erich extends his hand, and they shake. And as I say that, Kevin and David Von Erich leave ringside after coming up on the apron and giving their brother Kerry a big hug and wishing him well. So the Von Erichs have left ringside, and we await the start of this match. Here we go. And there's the bell. It's Kerry Von Erich on offense. Tries to go for a quick suplex, and he has it, but Backlund was able to absorb it a bit. Von Erich only on level 1 offense. Backlund counters on 1, 5, and 6 on level 1 offense if it stays at that. Kerry Von Erich with a 4. Backlund trying to get up from the suplex. Kerry Von Erich setting up the knee. Goes off the agility. Backlund catches the knee and throws Von Erich back. Von Erich down to his back on the canvas, quickly pops up. Backlund takes over on level 2 offense. Backlund has the better agility with a -2. Backlund with a 6 on level 2. Trying to go for a vertical suplex. Von Erich trying to fight him off. Backlund rakes the eyes of Kerry, puts a knee into the sternum, and now gets him up in the suplex. He is holding Kerry Von Erich high and straight in the air. Blood is flowing towards the blonde locks of Kerry Von Erich. He can probably hear Tom Sawyer in his head now. That's the song that he comes into. And Backlund showing tremendous strength, holding Kerry Von Erich up. Backlund now spins a bit, and booyah! With the suplex. Tremendous by Bobby Backlund. You might not like him, but he sure can wrestle. Tremendous suplex. Backlund takes over on level 3 offense, going for the kill quite early. Backlund with a 1. Goes for the one-arm gotch lift, and he nails it. Von Erich still woozy. You can see, still woozy, all that blood rushing to his head. Backlund, that was a 1, 1, 6. And Von Erich will roll out of the ring. Von Erich will roll out of the ring. He's still trying to regroup. I almost missed that. I looked at the wrong thing there. Von Erich's a 6. We can roll him out of the ring. He will. So out of the ring, Von Erich's out of the ring rating is a B. It's a 6 on a B. Backlund comes out of the ring. Von Erich nails him. Backlund back and forth they go. They're just whacking away at one another. And now you can see Kevin and David Von Erich coming out from the back. Backlund hits Kerry Von Erich with a European uppercut. Kerry with a spinning punch nails Backlund. Backlund down to his knee. The referee saying, get back in the ring. Backlund shoves the referee away. Von Erich shoves the referee away, and they're just going at it. They're landing haymakers back and forth. The crowd on its feet. Double DQ roll. Backlund 5 and under. Von Erich 5 and under. And the bout goes on. The referee refuses to DQ them. They're just going back and forth, back and forth. Now the ring rating goes to Backlund. Backlund nails Kerry Von Erich with a beautiful European uppercut. Von Erich is down. Backlund throws Von Erich back in the ring. Backlund on level 3 offense. Backlund with a 1 goes for the one-arm gotch lift again, and booyah, he nails it. He holds onto that arm. Von Erich gets to the ropes. They break, but Backlund is on level 2 offense. Level 2 offense. Tries to get the hammer lock on Kerry. Kerry, Backlund, equal power, so Backlund is able to keep the hammer lock. Kerry tried to power his way out of it, but Backlund was able to use his leverage and keep the hammer lock on Kerry's right arm. It is the right arm that will land, that Kerry will use to try to land that tremendous discus punch, that spinning punch that departed superstar Billy Graham from his senses in the number 1 contenders match, though it took 2 of them to do it. So Backlund continues on with level 2 offense. A 5 for Bobby Backlund. Backlund now tries some wrestling technique, is able to get Kerry onto his stomach. Backlund trying to go for the figure 4. No, it's a Boston Crab, and Kerry powers out of it. Kerry powers out of it. Backlund tries to pounce on him. Kerry catches him with a shot. Backlund goes head over heels. Von Erich is now on level 2 offense. What a shot and strength by Kerry Von Erich. Von Erich on level 2 offense. Backlund slowly getting up. Kerry goes for the press slam. Backlund cannot defend it. Von Erich puts him high over his head. He is holding him perfectly straight over his head. And booyah! Down to the canvas. What strength by the man from Denton, Texas. Heartthrob to many a young woman, Kerry Von Erich. Von Erich takes over on level 2 offense once again. It is a 1. Von Erich looks to set up the drop kick. Backlund tries to get his arms up. Von Erich is able to graze him. He does land, but not as effective as Kerry wanted. Kerry on level 1 offense. It is a 4. Kerry waits for Backlund. Tries to hit him with a running knee lift. Backlund ducks. Kerry Von Erich goes right over the top. Backlund, as Kerry Von Erich rolls around favoring his knee, Backlund takes over on level 2 offense. A 5 for Bobby Backlund. Backlund trying to get that Boston Crab on. He does. Kerry Von Erich quickly tries to go for the ropes. He cannot go for the ropes. Backlund pulls him away. He keeps the Boston Crab on. Submission, snake eyes. No! Kerry Von Erich is able to make his way to the ropes, but his pin and submission now goes to a 3. So Bob Backlund wearing down the younger, more beautiful muscularly, I guess, Kerry Von Erich. And all you can see, girls, the young women here at Digital Dice Arena, they're kind of crying. You can see tears in their eyes. Backlund on level 3 offense. Backlund with a 3 on level 3 offense. And he lands a European uppercut on Kerry Von Erich, putting him back down to a knee. We forego into the out of the ring. We forego that. Backlund rolls again on level 3. It is a 4. Looks for the underhook suplex. Backlund quickly pounces on Kerry Von Erich, and he's got it. Beautiful underhook suplex. Backlund very quick. Von Erich tries to roll away. Backlund stomping on him. Backlund on level 2 offense. Backlund with a 6. Backlund trying to go with that vertical suplex again. He's got Kerry up in the air for a second time. Blood flowing to Von Erich's head. And Backlund, you can see him holding Kerry perfectly straight up. What strength from the man from Princeton, Minnesota. Again, he goes into a little spin and booyah! Von Erich is down. Von Erich rolls out of the ring, shaking his head. Von Erich with an 8 on his out of the ring roll, which is a B rating. Von Erich still, as the referee's count reaches 7, 8. Backlund trying to go towards him. The referee stops him. Kerry Von Erich rolls back in the ring. Backlund on level 3 offense. Backlund with a 3. He's going to send Kerry Von Erich right over the top ropes and out of the ring again with a tremendous shot. Kerry Von Erich gingerly got back in the ring, and Backlund came in with a beautiful quick drop kick that sent Kerry over the top rope. Kerry out of the ring once again. B rating, and that is a 7. Backlund comes right over the top rope and nails Kerry Von Erich with a knee. Von Erich comes back with a discus punch, and again they are banging away on the outside. The referee's trying to restore order. He cannot. He is admonishing both grapplers. But knees and punches and forearm back and forth they go. We roll on the DQ. No DQ. The referee refuses to DQ again, but Backlund is able to land a couple of knees to the sternum. And now Backlund sends Kerry Von Erich into the pole. Unbelievable. Backlund will not relent this title to this man with a Greek goddess body from Denton, Texas. Backlund now has Kerry Von Erich, and he sends him into the pole again. Backlund goes into the ring, now comes out, stomps on Kerry Von Erich, rolls Von Erich back in the ring. Backlund on level 3 offense. Backlund with a 6. Backlund with a 6. This is unbelievable. Backlund looking for the atomic drop, and booyah! He nails Kerry Von Erich with the atomic drop. It is a +3. Backlund goes for the pin. It is over. 1, 2, 3. Bobby Backlund retains the heavyweight championship of the world. Backlund got physical, and he doesn't care. Backlund is still the world champion, as it was Backlund's skill as a wrestler, Backlund's surprising strength, and Backlund's brawling ability that did in Kerry Von Erich. Von Erich lays lifeless at ring center, and here come his two brothers, David and Kevin, as they stare at Bob Backlund. Backlund stares them right back down. Bob Backlund, with the atomic drop, quickly pinned a lifeless Kerry Von Erich. 1, 2, 3, and Bob Backlund retains his heavyweight championship. And there are boos here at the Digital Dice Arena. Backlund does have his fans, but there are more against him here at Digital Dice Arena. But I have to give props to Bobby Backlund. Backlund was a slight betting underdog, and he took that to heart. He's the champ. He defeated Bruno Sammartino, and now he's defeated Kerry Von Erich. And with Stan Hansen and Rowdy Piper in the double DQ in that bloody match for the #1 contender, Bob Backlund will have a choice now. Who will he defend against when next we are on the Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel with wrestling? So Bob Backlund tremendously defeats Kerry Von Erich with the atomic drop. But it was Backlund taking Von Erich into the post not once but twice that really did carry Von Erich in. Backlund also used those beautiful vertical suplexes. Backlund, quicker, stronger, and just outright more tenacious in this matchup than Kerry Von Erich. Kevin and David, none too happy with Bob Backlund. Arnold Skolin says, grow up, boys. This is wrestling. So there you have it. Bob Backlund retains the heavyweight championship. Now we don't have a #1 contender. We do not have a #1 contender. What do we do? Will it be Baron von Raschke? Could it be Baron von Raschke, the European champion? I don't know. Let's find out. Baron von Raschke is the European champion. Bob Backlund is the world champion. Let's just move these out of the way. We don't need them anymore. Could it be Bobby Backlund against Baron von Raschke? Von Raschke's European title will not be at stake, obviously. Could it be that? We don't have a #1 contender. Now, Von Raschke was supposed to defend against Primo Carnera. So we don't know. It could be Backlund versus Von Raschke. We have no #1 contender. As you know, double DQ. We had a double DQ between Stan Hansen and Rowdy Piper. But also involved on the outside of the ring was Larry Zbyszko. None of these men like each other. They all hate each other a lot. Also aiding Stan Hansen was his new manager, Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken aided Stan Hansen. It's the cowbell connection, Stan Hansen and Christopher Walken. So we have no #1 contender. Von Erich just got annihilated. Salvatore Bellomo, hell no, right? Bruno Sammartino's already lost to Backlund, and they're in their own feud with the Road Warriors as they won by DQ, but then they got pummeled on the outside of the ring. There's David, Bruno, Road Warriors. Beatles Eternally is here at Digital Dice Arena. Andrew McDonald says, these have to be the nicest cards ever for a sports game. These are fabulous. If you like wrestling, this is one of the most addictive games because you can make up whatever you want. Obviously, you use the roles, but you could just, they don't have to be who's in control. You do it the way you want. These are, and this is a bootleg. These are Filsinger cards. This is a bootleg. These are Filsinger cards. But I don't think they really mind because there's a lot of them out there. In fact, a lot of Filsinger people, I think they're the ones making the bootlegs. Because, I mean, these are beautiful. I've been looking for a Salvatore Bellomo card as soon as I got the game. I used to remember watching him lose all the time. He actually wrestled the Iron Sheik for the title. He didn't win, obviously. But that was interesting. So we need a number one contender. Von Raschke is the European title. Carl Zilla says, yeah, the Filsinger Games team do an amazing job on the presentation and quality of the product. A lot of fun. I have played this game so much. It's just a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. JT says, good cards, good call. Thank you for the wrestling. Oh, it's so much fun. So let's see. Before we go, I mean, Von Raschke really has already signed the contract to face Primo Canera. I love that there's a Primo Canera card. I have to reprint this because I didn't print the picture. I think I'll be able to do that. But if not, that's Primo. And he was supposed to wrestle, Baron Von Raschke. But all things change now. We also might have coming up a big man's match with Andre the Giant and Big John Studd. But I don't know. I've got Big John Studd over here. It's a nice bootleg, I guess. That's what they call them. So that. Or maybe Bob Backlund. We'll have to have a couple of dark matches, I guess, to see. I mean, Billy Graham's lost already. I'd like to use Billy Graham, but he lost. Let's see, who do we want here? It's Bob Backlund's elective. I don't want to go too hard with him. He's already beaten Bruno and Kerry Von Erich. Those are tough matches. Ooh, Nick Bockwinkel. I like Nick Bockwinkel. Got Nick Bockwinkel. DG Sports Patrol. Larry Zbyszko versus Rowdy Piper, 2 in a blindfolded match. I like that. Actually, we're going to have a kick in the groin match. I'm figuring out how to do that. Rochambeau. Ooh. You know who I might do? I've wrestled a few times offline when I was getting used to the game. I like Bobo Brazil. I like Bobo. And again, I don't do good guys, bad guys. I just come up with my storylines. Maybe George the Animal Steel, maybe? Though Bobo Brazil would be really tough. Bobo Brazil, excellent card. He's excellent card. He's a 1. That's a tough matchup. So I don't know. I think JD says, just got the game a couple of days ago. Carl Zilla has some good bootlegs. Printed his Dick the Bruiser card. Yeah, very cool. Fun game. So much fun. I just bought a bunch more sets. So I don't feel bad about using the bootlegs. Because I bought a bunch more sets. Independent stuff. As well as a couple of... I think I got 8 and 9 for Legends. I think it's 8 and 9. I don't know. I think we'll go Baron Von Raschke. Carl, thank you very much. You did these over, the bootlegs. This is one that he did. I think this is one that Carl did over. I think. Because you can print them. You print them 2-sided. And you get the photo, and then you get the statistics. Really fun game. It's a really, really fun game. And I like that I can make my own tag teams and stuff. And obviously I use most of the rules, but it's fun. You can use your imagination. That's what I loved about wrestling. I got back into wrestling. I mean, I enjoy AEW. I don't watch WWF. I just don't enjoy it. But if you do, that's cool. Whatever you enjoy. Oh, you just posted that. Okay. Well, anyway, that was really cool. I'm happy because I was looking for... And again, at first I was like, I don't know if I should use bootlegs because I kind of felt... But in my mind, I've spent a lot of money, so I don't mind using the bootlegs. And they're beautiful, and a lot of them, the artwork is the same people who did it, I think, you know. Carl says, I laid out the Primo Canera that you're using. Yeah, I'm going to reprint that, because I'm going to reprint Primo, because I want to get the picture on the back. And it's just the same picture, it's this, but it's bigger. It's too bad they didn't have one of Primo, though he was older when he started wrestling, so he was still a big dude, but not as muscular when he boxed. I mean, Manny Fernandez lost. I don't know. I think Backlund's won. What do you guys think? I mean, Backlund's won 2 big matches. He's beat Kerry Von Erich tonight, and he beat Sammartino for the vacant title. I'd like to see Billy Graham again. This Billy Graham card is after he lost the title, I think, because I have a 77 bootleg, and he's a 1-pin. This is a 2-pin. And unfortunately, Filsinger Games, they're not gonna, like, they won't make this because they don't have the rights to Billy Graham. I mean, you could, like Strat does, just make this. Strat does it. They don't have the rights to any of the baseball players. But the beauty of the cards, these tremendous cards, the artwork is phenomenal. They're just fun. So it does make it. Andrew McDonald, can you show close-ups of the ratings on a card? Well, I'll show you a bootleg. I'm not going to show you those. So basically, this is a bootleg, so I don't mind showing you this one. You roll on level 1 up. Just say Superstar Billy Graham wins the roll. I do it slightly different. The first roll. So Superstar Billy Graham will say rolls a 3 against a 2. I don't re-roll. I just go with the 3 on 1. So it's he's using the ropes to choke his opponent. The 1. You then see a 2. So then you'd go to 2 defense against the 1. So you go 2-1. His opponent's hurt. Billy Graham is still on offense on a level 2, so on and so forth. Beautiful. Again, this is a bootleg. Beautiful cards. Even the bootlegs are wonderful. Just such a fun game. This game is so much fun. I'm also looking for some people to come on with Chat with Al just to talk some wrestling. If you're Filsinger game fans, we can talk how you put your matches together. And just wrestling in general, if you still watch it, what you liked when you did watch it. So I'd love to get like Carl on or anybody from the Filsinger Games community to talk some wrestling. I try to do that with Glory Days Boxing. I can never, except for Anthony, the creator. Another fabulous game, Glory Days Boxing. Absolutely marvelous. And we'll have our Marciano John L. Sullivan bout. I'm going to try to get that up tomorrow if I can. Live. Carl Zilla says, I say have Backlund. Oh, we could do that. When I do my cards, I like to give you a heavyweight championship match. I like to give you a tag team championship match and 2 other matches. A number 1 contender and something else. But yeah, we could give I like that. We could give Backlund the night off. And have a number 1. We could have this 3-way match. And when you're eliminated, you have to eliminate both. So I have to figure that out. I don't have the supplement books, but I can make up my own. I'm pretty crazy, so I can figure out stuff. We could have this, our main event, 3-way. I would use 3 different color die. I use these dies for the pin ratings. And then I have to figure out who attacks who. Which I'd use. I probably would just go with another color die here. I think I actually have a small one. A small white one that I have from Strat is about the same size. So it would be red, blue, white. And then you just roll. And I guess whoever has the 2 highest rolls beat up on the other guy. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we do that. Or we do a round robin, except not really a round robin. We roll to see who wrestles who first, obviously giving the other person an advantage, and that they only have to win 1 match. But I like that. This is such a fun game. And I have some more. I have the Sputnik Monroe set coming and the Austin Idol set coming, along with all of Ring of Honor, except the ones that were sold out. They let me substitute 2 different sets for the sets that were sold out. So I have a lot more wrestlers coming. And I think I'll be done for a while with that and the bootlegs. I can come up with every crazy scenario I want. I'm still playing for my own fun the AEW Invasion of 77 WWF offline. It's a lot of fun. Carl Zilla says, I don't follow modern wrestling at all. I like it. I hadn't liked it in a long time, but I got back into it. We're going to Worcester to see AEW in July 26th or 27th. It's a Wednesday. I forgot the exact date. So there you have it. And again, I think we're going to have a big man's match. I don't know if I'm going to do... This Andre card is a Filsinger game card. It's in black and white. It's pretty cool. They don't have a color version of this, but that's fine. This John Studd card is a bootleg. But, if I can read that correctly, the artist is the same person, I'm pretty sure, of the Andre card. Or definitely the Zbyszko card. In these cards, you see the WM, and I see the M here, Muick. I don't know how to pronounce that gentleman's name. You see WM. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. I could talk this game all night, all morning. It is just so much fun. But I'll let everyone go to enjoy what they want to enjoy or get some sleep. DG Sports Patrol says, I need a June Byers card, Zilla. So thank you to DG Sports Patrol, Carl Zilla. Check out those channels. Carl has matches every Thursday and Friday night. I'd like to thank Beatles Eternally, Andrew McDonald, JT, Patch 83, our good friend Hockey Unreal, so check out that wonderful channel. Highlight Heyday, thank you very much. Joseph Hinkle and W Vogs 18. Thank you. A lot of fun. I totally love this game. I have fallen in love with this game. You can play the games. They go quick sometimes they go long. So I try to stick with 4 matches because it gives you a fun time. I don't write anything down. I probably should. I might forget storyline, but I usually remember it. And if I do, I just make up a new storyline. So thank you very much. Health and happiness. Stay safe. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. Check out the other wonderful content creators in our community. This is a beautiful game. Filsinger Games, Legends of Wrestling. They have a fictional universe, like a Galaxy Wrestling also. They have independent wrestling. It's very fun. I highly recommend it to go along if you like wrestling. I have also Tom Vogel, Wrestling's Finest. That's on the PC. It's another beautiful game. They're fun games. But this really, what I like about this, I can just roll the dice. I probably should write down who's champions and the storylines a bit, but I usually remember it. So, stay safe, be smart. As Patch 83 says, the storylines are fun. I love doing the storylines. I love it. I do it a bit in boxing, too. And And I don't go with the good guy. Like I like. I mean, again, Bruno. I have some things up my sleeve. I might tag team Bruno and Billy Graham. I thought about that tonight, but I said let's do Bruno and David. But I have a storyline for that too in my head. So thank you very much. Love you all. Greatly appreciate your time. Highly recommend this game. It's so much fun. Till next time, see you soon. Have fun. Treat people the way you want to be treated. God bless. You know what's coming.